Hello, welcome to Clueless Insanity, and we are into the final episode of Let's Talk series. Before we start, I would like to thank all the viewers for this success in the Let's Talk series, and also thanks to BCCI for conducting IPL. And because of that, we had a great Let's Talk series as well. We have two guests in our panel and a special guest as well, Amog and MC Rangamanar, and a cute little fellow Chimmy. So let's start with MCR. We had a great IPL, probably the best IPL. Four teams finishing with 12 points, one team and two teams with 14, and there was only one team which went above all. But in the end, that team emerged as the winners. What do you think about a team like Mumbai Indians?
Really, Mumbai Indians have showed their class. It is just not only because of one guy. In all other teams, they are dependent mostly on one person, whether it is in bowling or it is in batting. But in Mumbai Indians, there is always one person is like a backing for them. If you can take Kishan has performed, if Kishan is not performing, Pollard is performing. In 3 days back, Hardik Pandya came for just for one over he stayed there, but in 5 ball only he cleared 5 sixes. What is the fun in playing 20 balls and scoring 30 runs? He did in only 5 balls. That's how the Mumbai Indians is always they are having all 6 seaters. In all other teams, there is 6 seaters are only one batsman or two batsmen. Whereas in Mumbai Indians, the advantage for them is all the batsmen are fit for to play T20, not like test match. See here, you can't expect in other teams every batsman will hit sixes. To hit sixes, it is not only timing, it will request little muscle power also. See, in I take Devdutt Padikkal, he hits sixer, but it is goes only in timing for pace bowler. For a spinner, he has to convert to 6 means it requires additional muscle power. That they lack in all other teams, not only RCB. Similarly, in all other teams, the batsman they lack. If they hit, it won't clear boundary. That's the main thing. And another aspect for Mumbai Indians, bowlers. Say in RCB, they are having good bowling team, but unfortunately all batsmen are they are totally depending on either Virat Kohli or ABD. Here in Kings 11 Punjab, they started wonderfully. We thought that they are going to straight away, they are going to playoff level, but unfortunately in the middle, they lost all like a chokers like South Africa. They have become chokers. In all matches, they lost in 3 runs, 1 run like that. There in their team, the problem is batting is good, bowling is not up to the mark because they are totally dependent on.
KL Rahul.
No, KL Rahul is batting. Shami.
Yes.
That's the main drawback for them. In all other team in KKR, in last IPL, Narain became click for them. This time Narain is somehow it is not up to the mark even in bowling or in batting. And unfortunately DK is totally, Dinesh Karthik is totally out of form. So the every team Morgan only has to play the match. So that is another drawback for their team. Like that each individual team, like in SRH, earlier Warner and Besto used to open the innings. If they perform, they used to win. Second thing is Sanju Samson. He plays in one match, in other match he won't play. That is another drawback for them. In Delhi thing, who has come to the finals, thanks to Shikhar Dhawan, he scored back-to-back centuries. Suddenly he missed 2 matches. And again, unfortunately, as expected, Shreyas Iyer was also not up to the mark. Like that, each team they depended on one particular person. That's how they couldn't able to make it to finals and lift the cup. The main thing, Mumbai Indians, they have lift the cup. It is just not because of one guy. It is because of the whole team effort. There are so many batsmen to play and so many bowlers to contribute. And their main bowler, they have contributed throughout all the matches. That is another plus point. It's not that one match they have bowled well, other match they have considered run like that. They have bowled. That's why. That's what my analysis. Mumbai team. It is totally teamwork. It is not one guy who made them to lift the cup.
Yes, that's absolutely, you hit the nail right at the top. Especially talking of match winners, they're filled with match winners, and they have like to like replacement for any situation and for any player. For example, they got in Jayant Yadav yesterday in place of Rahul Char, which was absolutely a brilliant move thing, because of left-handers.
Because of left-hander, they have brought Jayant.
Exactly. So talking of match winners, Amok, how important it is to have an Indian coach?
Just one point I want to make it. They brought Jayant Yadav only to take Shikhar Dhawan wicket because he was in all in guns. Their just team strategy worked out so well. He came only to take that wicket. He took only one wicket. That is very important wicket. Shikhar Dhawan.
Yes. Talking of Indian
clean
core,
team.
how important is an Indian core? Because most of the team depends on the four foreigners, but a team with good Indian core always performs well. And you could see that was the reason why Mumbai and also Delhi is filled with a lot of potential match winners. Let's talk more on DC. What went wrong for them? They started off very promising, and in between that series of losses, they somehow recovered to reach the finals. But you could sense they did not have that zeal to win the trophy.
Right. Yeah, so I think what happened is, I would not say it's a lack of form, but somewhere in there they just couldn't find that balance in that middle order, which happened. I think if you see in all the other teams apart from Mumbai Indians, all the other teams, even DC had the same issue, and in later half that was exposed, and the teams could kind of trample on it. They were mainly winning because of their bowling. Their bowling, all the five bowlers were winning them the matches. Simple. So the time when they stopped providing that kind of an a bowling impact because of their middle order, the same issue is with RCB also. I mean, since we are all RCB fans here, RCB also had the same issue. We just didn't have that middle order core in Indian players. Now who was coming for Mumbai Indians. It was Hardik Pandya and Krunal Pandya. When Krunal Pandya was not having a great season, but because the top used to always perform, but Surya Kumar Yadav or Ishan Kishan. So that every team had this one major problem, the middle order, which Mumbai Indians never had that issue, and hence they always, if the water matches that they've lost, almost all the matches came damn close, very close. There's no one-sided defeat except for that B string team which they took to play for SRH. This was like a strategical move, but otherwise they've been extremely clinical, and they showed why they're a champion team.
Yes, it's very important for teams to concentrate more on 5, 6, 7. Most of the team are filled with good top 4, and after that 5, 6, 7 is really weak. Talking of SRH as well, it's the same case. Except for Mumbai, I don't think any other team has that kind of comfort. And probably because of that comfort, the top 4 will perform well. Let's move into the bowling department. You covered that. Was it more to do with pitches in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, which has bigger boundaries and also which will assist the bowlers, spinners especially? Was it a main factor in this tournament?
See, main factor in this tournament is first 6 overs is crucial for any batting. So everybody wants to put a very good total in first 6 overs. For them, De Kock has played immensely, and along with that is a surprise package for us that Kishan has opened them, and they both started just like that hitting is a really Kishan has come out so well for them. It is a blessing in disguise for them that Rohit Sharma was due to injury or some reason he is in dugout. That has given an advantage. It has become advantage. Everybody are wondering, are without Rohit Sharma, how they are going to start innings. But it has become blessing for them that he has neatly clean sweep for them. So main thing is bowling for 6 overs. No way it is affecting any team. It is only a batsman's strength. As Amok said, for them Mumbai Indians, they are having that confidence that okay, suppose Kishan gets out for duck. What is that? Who is going to play next is not there. Surya Kumar is in immensely very good form. He will contribute. Okay, if he gets out, Krunal Pandya is there, Hardik Pandya is there, Pollard is there, the length goes like that. So that's why the batsman is having always that free. He need not think about what is that, if I become out. That is when it is not there, batsman can play freely. That is the main advantage for Mumbai Indians.
So that free mindset, probably that's a major reason
See,
for.
in SRH, Bairstow not performing or Warner is not performing, in 20 for 2 or 20 for 3 in I think, okay, Williamson is also out, you can take it, their total will be 120 only. That problem is there for other teams. But here it is not there. That's why that freeness when it comes now, okay, you play your game now, you don't worry what happens. That gives additional kick so that they can play freely, they can play.
Yes. So what next for other teams? Let's say we are hearing news that there's one more team which might be added.
Yeah.
So is it like 8 teams competing to play Mumbai's in the finals?
And lose, yeah, and that's what it's sad. They should say it about CSK, right? Like 7 teams compete to play against CSK in finals. But at least CSK should lose. But now it looks like Mumbai Indians, if you give them an opportunity to even make it there to the playoffs, they somehow do it. And they're a champion side. It's they broke even the jinx of not winning in the odd years.
But mind you, this was an odd IPL year, so
Yeah.
13th IPL.
Correct. Yeah, that's what the ad also mentioned that. See, I think other teams have to obviously buckle up. Now it again comes back to home and away advantage that which is going to be a big factor. CSK will come back storming in. Once it comes to CSK, they'll figure out a way. CSK's got their roads cleared. It's all the other teams which they'll have to also buckle up. Personally, me being an RCB fan, I would say we had a lot of potential. We just kind of somewhere in there we lost our way. I don't know what we can exactly do. We just it's all about Virat Kohli and ABD again, which will not change in 2021. So yeah, Virat Kohli and ABD has to just figure out a way to raise up their bar, whatever they have set. So we are feeling disappointed that Virat Kohli has not batted, but he scored 460 runs. And 460 runs is a lot of runs, but we feel like he's not scored runs at all. So that's the kind of bar he set. I hope he matches up to that bar.
So, is it important for a team to think of an opposition, think of a strategy to defeat them, or just concentrate on the strength, like improve the strengths? What do you think is more important going forward?
Oh, you have to have a strategy. You have to come with a plan A, which is your main plan. If that is not going, then you have to come with plan B. If your strengths, obviously, you're going to back them. That is a player, what he has to do. He has to back his own strength. But if they don't have a strategy towards a team, see, DC won against SRH because they had a strategy. They knew that they had to go hard at their opening bowlers so they can counter their main bowler, which is Rashid Khan. And what they did is simple. They just milked him for 24 runs of his over without giving a wicket. Or he did get a wicket despite that because the champion bowler. But the idea was very clear. You're not going to attack Rashid Khan. Why? Because they had a brilliant start in the beginning. So the same thing. I mean, every team should come up with a strategy and you have to execute. And they have to have plan A, B, and C against Mumbai Indians. if they have to not win the title 6 times in 2021.
Alright. Yes. So we spoke about a new team which might be added. How exciting it is for you?
Naturally, any team with new players, new tricks, what they are going to between which player is coming. So absolutely, we don't have any idea. So anything, always it is good to see new players coming to the arena to show their talents.
Yeah. Actually, that's
It's
a good
really
point.
good.
Yeah. That's a good point. I think 11 new players, obviously. I mean, someone like Chris Lynn or something can go to that team like that. So there'll be like a lot of shufflings which will happen probably.
Yeah, even from this also.
Yeah. So it'll be good. More Indian talent. It'll be nice.
New team means more matches. Do you think that might bore the audience?
Yeah.
Certainly.
That would also happen, I guess. But if for a crazy cricket fanatic, no cricket will be boring. So.
Yes. Thanks to the cricket during this COVID time, the 2020 was a difficult year for most of us and for players as well. But we'll have to appreciate BCCI for organizing this, and in a lot of uncertainty, they shifted the tournament to UAE, and it was a brilliant tournament. And we don't know what to do now.
We should say thanks to COVID because of COVID they performed at UAE. Suppose if they have planned to conduct in India as usual, due to our climate, all other states having rain, so many matches would have been washed out.
Right.
It would have been very big disappointment for us. So it's good that it happened at UAE. Thanks to BCCI, they have taken so much effort and conducted wonderfully.
Yes.
So once again, we are all grateful to BCCI.
And
Hats off to them.
that gave us an opportunity for Clueless Insanity as well to have this Let's Talk series, and it was a very successful one. Thank you for joining for this wonderful discussion tonight, and thank you viewers for watching this. Do continue to support our channel and also watch other videos in our channel. And if you have not subscribed, just hit on the subscribe button, and don't
the bell
forget to
icon.
the bell icon as well to get continuous notification. Thank you viewers, thank you for watching this. Cheers.
Yes.